Yeah. So tell me about your guru.
Yeah, he was immortal.
When you say he was immortal, what does that mean? Because aren't we all supposed to be immortal?
Yes, until you have going through your own shadow work and work on yourself on a spiritual level, and then we are immortal. Okay, the soul is immortal, but this physical form is not immortal. But regular human make edification with this physical form. That's why we believe in death. But there is no absolute death in this universe. Everything is transforming, evolving, and so on. What I mean with that he was immortal was that he left his body in Mahasamadhi, which means a great cosmic death, is when the guru or the master chose to leave his physical form by his own will in meditation and take his soul out from this body and not come back anymore. If you want to come back again and do another work here on this planet, then he can choose from above to incarnate here again.
Right. But it's not like us where we've got no choice basically. Like we just come back again. And
yeah, we have no. Yes, like it's a prison planet we are into for the first of all, which just keep us away to search inside ourselves. The church took away all knowledge about the self, about how to transform yourself to a higher awareness or to a higher level of consciousness, compared from India, who still have the practicing left and the tools how to reach this level of consciousness, that you can finally liberate yourself from this kindergarten school earth, which I see it more or less. And my guru, I asked him many times, how old you are? And he said, I don't know. But you tell me again that you know everything. And he told, I don't know. And then he told me, okay, this body is like 70, 80 years. Okay. But I have 10 bodies, 10 ashram. I take my soul to this different body and do 10 different work. Okay? And one of these ashram is 400 years old. That means that he has his Kundalini already 400 years back.
So he doesn't know in which body he is, like, because he's using like this body of an older man.
He's not his body, he's controlling the soul, and the difference from the Naga Babas compared from the other different groups is the Nagas controlling the soul.
Okay, so your guru essentially is not a body. Like
no,
using
the body is a vehicle.
In yoga, like in Kriya Yoga, for instance, you learn to do the meditation where you say like, I am not the body, I am not the mind. But he got to a point where he's literally not the body.
Yeah.
So he uses 10 different bodies.
Yes.
For what purpose?
To do more work.
So
more work.
So what kind of work does he want to do?
Work. So yeah, he told me he have 300,000 students.
So he's teaching them what?
Yes, so if you have one body, you can just teach these people who is here. But if you have 10 body, you can do 10 times more work.
Yeah.
And then finally I found this one CD, supernatural powers, which you can gain if you start to look about Ashta CD, that you can become small like an atom or assume any form of desire and so on. Go between point A and B like this. Manifest your thought, whatever it is. Only the one who can manifest his thoughts are the one who can controlling the soul, and the Nagas controlling the soul and do unification with the soul. That's why when I met him, I felt it's not a human, it's something else. Because in the morning he was in his body, so to speak, and I could have communication. I could bring out different kind of knowledge and question and have discussion, but in the afternoon it was impossible.
Do you know, it's really interesting that you tell me this, because actually, like, I found this book that's amazing, and it's a story about 12 people who went to like the Himalayas back in the early 20s, and they tell the story of one of them stayed with in the temple that they were at. And 11 of them went off on an expedition, and they get to where they wanted to be, and the person that they left, like the temple master, Emil or something they call him, I think, is over there.
Yeah.
right? And he tells them, you can check with your friend later on, and your friend will tell you that I'm with him, but I'm with him in a meditative state. So this book basically tells the story of how they met, like Emil bilocated in another place.
Yeah, you can be in two places in the same time.
But essentially, like what your guru was able to do is not just bilocate; he could 10 locate. Is that?
Yes.
So he could he had. How did that work? Like, did he split his soul into 10 pieces? Like
No. He don't split the soul, but he have other Naga Babas, which he's in contact with.
Yeah.
And they make like agreement or deals. Can I use your body anytime I want? You say yes.
Okay. So he's only in one single geographic location at one point in time.
No,
no, but
yes,
his body is...
Yes, I understand what you say.
Right.
Yes, with the bodies it's like that.
So his body is in one spot, but then he's teaching in a different spot.
Yes.
By getting the agreement of someone else.
Yes.
So this is like interesting as well, because I also met someone who told me that she was able to enter the soul of animals. So she was doing meditation for 3 years on top of a mountain. She was a shaman. She told me that she was able to enter the soul of animals, but only if she got that agreement first, because otherwise there's trouble.
Yes, because then we interrupt free will in somehow.
Right. So
and that should not be so good in the esoteric universe law and somehow.
So let me get this right. So your guru is sitting in meditation in one point. His soul leaves his body. He goes and occupies the body of a Naga Baba who's in another temple. He teaches his lecture, and then he just leaves and goes and occupies the body of like another Naga Baba in another temple.
And I met one of these other.
Right.
Yes. And you can feel when they change body. Yes, and I've seen it as well when I was in Kathmandu. I met Pashupati Giri, Avatar Pashupati Giri, who have 2 bodies in Kathmandu, and I was sitting around his fire for 6 hours, and I could see how he was changing between different bodies, his and the other bodies. In one time the body is just normal walking, and you see the other one is original, and then he just in a second swift to the other body. You can start to see how he walking like the body before and somehow. But this Pashupati Giri, he left Mahasamadhi as well for a few years before. So
why is it that these gurus decided to leave in this century?
What you want to do when you have been here for 400 years, you have 300,000 students, and you know how fucked this planet is, and you have done what you can do, then you fucking want to go away from here. You want to just sit and go away. And that's my highest goal in this life. Whatever soul purpose I have on this earth, I will bring forth. If it's to bring forth to restore balance to this earth, or whatever it is, I will make it happen. Then after I will sit in meditation and leave this body and never ever come back here again.
Yeah, I think
that's my highest wish, but I don't rush for it. Maybe it will take 100 years or 10,000 years to reach that level. I will sit there. Then I will go, but I will be satisfied when I do it. Yes.
And did you learn to leave your body as well?
No.
Do you know techniques that you can learn to leave your body?
Yes, you do different mudras and you use your tongue and push in different point up in the mouth and so on, but I have no interest to learn that for the moment, because it's not my time to learn that. I just losing energy. If I running for this kind of power, I just running for power to know how to exit, and there is no need. It's better to project my energy in something else where I are here and now on my level, so to speak.
But don't you feel like it would help with your learning if you were just able to pop out of the body whenever you want?
Oh, but then you cannot come back.
How do you mean you can't come back?
If you do Mahasamadhi?
No, but not Mahasamadhi, but you could do Nirvikalpa Samadhi, for instance, no?
No, you just go there one time to Nirvikalpa Samadhi. It's nothing you just can go up and down.
Can you not?
No,
So
no.
how was your guru just able to just like get in and out of his body whenever he wanted?
Yes, or
Is
in
it-
an animal or in the tree or whatever.
Is it a very special kind of like skill that you get, or is it
Yes, like the highest supernatural powers or siddhis you can have is when you can manifest your thought. That's the highest level of manifestation.
so he could manifest what the exit of his body, the exit
Yes.
of his soul from his body?
Yeah. You can.
Because the shaman I was talking to, she didn't seem to think it was such a big deal. To her, it almost happened like naturally. She'd already been at this for past lives, you know. So
Or like this astral traveling and so on, or whatever. When you leave your body in that point, or like I say, when you somebody give you Reiki, you leave your body. You're not in your body. That's to leave the body as well. But what I mean to leave your body is that you leave your body forever. That you take your soul out. But this shaman, she don't leave her body forever. She don't take her soul out from the body. She take her awareness and consciousness out of the body and take that awareness and consciousness inside the animal.
Yeah.
But still the soul is inside the body. That's
And so your guru, his soul was outside of the body, in your opinion, or was
No. The soul need a body to be a vehicle.
so it was his awareness that was away
Yes,
from the body.
yes.
Wow, that's amazing. right?
Yes.
But you think that the awareness can only be like, because the awareness is cosmic consciousness, right? This awareness that you're referring to. And so he could direct his cosmic consciousness into a single body, but why wouldn't he be able to kind of like do it in two different bodies? Did you ever ask him if he was able to work out of two different bodies simultaneously?
There is I don't exactly know the name of this city, but there is, that you can be in two places in the same time. You can
That's by location, right?
Yes.
But what I mean is, like, imagine like you're in one place, you're meditating, fine, and then you're in another place and you're kind of like you're the enactment of the meditation, fine. But what I'm asking you is if you can be the enactment of the meditation in two different spots. So let's say I'm teaching a class in one spot, and then I can be.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, because there is all possibility of consciousness.
Okay.
There's all possibility of consciousness in this multi-universe of, I don't know how many universe, whatever.
Yeah.
So if there is all possibility of consciousness.
So that's how he was able to teach 300,000 students.
Yes.
He was like, he
Yes.
was literally like a machine.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. What else did you learn from him? Like, his guru. Tell me about his guru.
Yes, and his guru, which look older than him. He live in Amarnath cave, which is a famous place on 4,000 meters up in Himalaya. You can only go there for maybe 2 months a year because of the snow and so on. And in this big cave there is a natural Shiva Linga, a fallow symbol of ice, which represents Shiva. And he stayed there and somehow, and he look even more older than my guru looks. And now when my guru left his body, I've been thinking to maybe go and meet him in purpose of, I don't know, in the future or whatever. But it's nothing that I rush for or so on. But only an immortal one can live in this kind of space because
There's nothing to eat and there's nothing to make a fire with.
No.
So the only way that he can like
No, you just sit and
sustain
meditate.
himself is
Yes.
if he can manifest a fire all by himself. Or
No, like you can survive on prana. Everything is prana. Life also go through everything in this universe, and if you are in contact with your soul, which is the source, or at least its connection to the source, then you can literally take energy from the nature into yourself with mantras of higher frequencies sound and not feel hunger. I spent 11 days without food, taking initiation of the last mantra, Guru mantra, And in that 11 days, I was up in the mountain in a cave. I found this cave after that I've been dreaming about this cave when I was back in Sweden 18 months before, and when I wake up in that time, I told myself I need to find this cave. I went back to India without money for 18 months. I was searching for this cave. I lost the search of the cave because it was so long time. Shortcut story, in the end of the day I was giving the last mantra initiation which I was needed to have, what I felt after 5 years of more or less living like a monk. I found this cave in a very saluted area near Yogeshwar, one of the main Jyotirlingam place, Shiva place. And that was exactly the same cave I was dreaming about, and I took the last meditation there, which everybody else before me have done the same meditation of Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu initiation, Guru Dattatreya. After 11 days, the first days I got worried when I'm gonna get food, after 3 days when I'm gonna get food, and finally I just surrendered to, okay, I don't fucking care if I'm gonna die or whatever happen. I don't care if it is like that I've been that my Kundalini is activated. Universe will provide me with everything I need, so I don't die at least. So I was meditating there, and finally I started to reach a level of meditation after 5-6 days. I started to feel, wow, I don't feel hunger, and I could feel how these high frequency mantras, vibration, just took energy from Shakti energy from the nature. Shakti is mother energy, Pramudra mother energy, which which is nature. And with the mantras and high frequency sound, you can actually bring this energy into yourself and energize yourself. And that's how I understand how the yogi can be without food for 3 months or whatever like that.
Right.